Welcome to In the Pocket with Rich. Rich, thank you for joining us this morning.
Erin, it's great to be with you, as always.
As always, and not the outcome the Raiders, of course, wanted in New England as they fall to 2-1 on the season. But let's start with what you saw from the offense. A couple of big plays in the first half, however, not able to convert to touchdowns. Never ideal when you have to settle for field goals on the road in New England. Why do you believe, though, they struggled converting on third down?
Well, there's never just one reason. I think you look at the changes up front, not having Trent Brown and Richie Incognito, that puts a little bit more pressure on the protection plan. I think you look at the number of snaps. They had just 56 offensive snaps. A lot had to do with their issues on third down, and of course their struggles down in the red zone, just 2 of 5. This was the issue a season ago, their inability to push the ball in when they got down inside the 20-yard line, and something that was a point of emphasis in the offseason, something they did well the first 2 weeks of the season. But when you go on the road and you play a team that's coached by Bill Belichick and the Patriots, you've got to be sound. You've got to do the little things right. Third down wasn't good enough. And ball security, to put the ball on the ground 3 times yesterday, and 2 of them resulted in scores for the Patriots. You just can't have that type of production against a well-coached team.
Rich, one of the bright spots on this offense is a guy by the name of Hunter Renfrow. Derek Carr, when he needed him most, Hunter was able to step up. What does Hunter do for this offense?
Well, when you have key players out and Henry Ruggs doesn't play, the Patriots essentially were going to take Darren Waller out of the game. They just weren't going to allow him to be a factor in the game. And so that puts some stress other places. And Hunter Renfrow, I thought, really stepped up, which is not surprising. You look at his body of work last year. I think he and the quarterback have a great feel for one another. I think Derek trusts him. He knows what he's going to do in critical situations. I think Hunter's got a good feel for the types of coverage, whether it's man or zone. He knows how to find those holes and windows. And he's just a very productive guy. He catches the ball in tight windows and spaces, and a guy that I think is continues to improve in this offense.
Yeah, a guy relied upon, and when they need him, they call him third and Renfrow. We have a great Raiders.com article on him. Must check it out if you haven't. But you need to have short-term memory, of course. How do you believe, Rich, a young team who is also dealing with a bevy of injuries bounces back and gets ready for an undefeated Bills team coming to town?
I don't think that'll be a problem. John Gruden has always done a good job after losses. I mean, with his messaging, I think with the way he coaches the team, I think with the way he addresses and makes the corrections, I think when they game plan, this is a team that is well coached. Sean McDermott does a great job. The quarterback may be the most improved player in the league so far this season. When you look at Josh Allen, his first year, he completed 52%. Last year, 58%. This year, he's well over 70%. He's thrown 10 touchdowns to 7 different receivers, and he's thrown just 1 pick. He's taking care of the football, and he's very athletic for a big quarterback. This guy can run around. They have designed runs for him. So the key this week is going to be able to set the edge. Both ends going to have to play well. They're going to have to push the pocket and keep him contained and force him to function as a pocket passer. That will be the key versus Josh Allen. On the defensive side of the ball, they play a lot of man-to-man coverage. They're going to have to get healthy. Those young receivers are going to have to grow up quick and contribute, and it's going to be important to get Henry back in the lineup. This guy is a real difference maker for the Raiders.
Yeah, interesting with your talk about Josh Allen. This is a different Josh Allen that we have seen. This is a guy that has composure, engineers an 11-play drive with moments left in the fourth quarter, finds his tight end there in the end zone and wins the game when they are down by 4 points. It will certainly be hard to stop A1 Josh Allen, but we are always grateful to get time in the pocket with Rich Gannon. Rich, thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Erin.